I'm Walter Day, the father of esports, and you're watching Matty Mo's Arcade.
And you know, I start playing whack-a-mole.
I'm getting ready to attack. Fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked. Got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Score, we're keeping tally. I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
Alright, so just catch you up where we're starting from. We did fire the game up and we got nothing but some garbage on the screen at first. And Mike was able to figure out that there was a bad transistor, and then we changed the cap that was near it on the power supply. And what were we missing at that point? 5 volts, or was it we were missing 12?
Now we're missing 12, yeah.
Anyway, now we're missing 12, and I did
12 volts. We got one 12 volt working, and then there's another lag where we're only getting 2 volts.
right. So since both are supposed to be 12 volts, and we know we're outputting 12 volts on one line, the other line should too. So under close inspection, the pins on that end of the board for that connector were all cold solder joints. They'd kind of been broken loose. So now we're reinstalling the power supply, and we're going to fire it up again and see what error codes we have now.
We suspect it'll be, what, 118?
Yeah, it was 118 before we lost voltage.
So,
And the connector was this one, or where it's going to the board. It's coming in here.
right.
That's our first area of, oh crap.
Then we'll probably have to reseed some chips. You know, whatever the error code's telling us, go from there.
Right.
If we get if we get the amount of power we're supposed to be getting.
Right.
Always start at power, right?
I think we're fine on power now. 'Cause all the other ones tested fine, and that was obviously a cold solder joint. Once I started looking at it, I was like, oh, okay.
Loose like a tooth.
Yeah. Well, I was just working through it in my head. I'm like, okay, well, we have 12 volts on this other line, so it shouldn't be a power supply issue anyway. Okay, are we red eye?
Yeah, we can get some noise at least. All right, we got
We got all 3 LEDs?
yeah.
Yeah.
We got our error code 1,
1,
3.
1, 3, 1.
Huh.
Is that different?
Well, it's showing it was different than it was when we lost that before. Remember, it was 1-8 or 118.
118 and then 131.
This
right?
was the error code that was showing when we lost the 12 volts before, when it changed it from 118. So.
Did we miss a connector on something? Or put one in wrong or something?
No.
Let's go ahead and check the voltages and see what we got now, and then we can. 3 would be a RAM and a ROM error.
Right. Let's see if we got 12 volts on that one line where we didn't have 12 volts.
Okay.
That should be like right here.
Yeah. Are you gonna check it now?
Yeah. If I can hold the door shut without it swinging.
I can try to hold a flashlight.
All right, so the 4th pin should be. Let's see. Let's get this hooked up right.
This is
Yeah, you're fancy.
my fancy. Yeah, fancy nothing.
We're correct, right?
No, hit the select button for DC voltage. And let's see.
We're in millivolts, so we need to change
Yeah,
the range.
no. You don't have to worry about that. It's auto ranging.
Okay.
And it was pin 5 on that one.
Right. Well, then get ground.
Let's see.
Oh, wrapped around. Get these leads out so they're.
One of them's really short. It's not the right one.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
12 volts.
We're getting there. If I can do this right.
You gotta catch it on that little lip. There's a little lip of metal in there. You see it?
There it was. Can't keep it on there.
You're gonna have to let me do it, I think.
Such a fine little spot. I hate these kind of connectors. You might have to.
I don't think you can see what you're supposed to be
I'm not
putting
getting
it
anything consistent.
on. Here, let me do it. I don't think you know what you're supposed to be putting it on. Be right back. Okay, yeah, we're good solid 12 volts there now.
All right, so at
We're
this point, then
We are our error code 131. So I think
we need to look up the error code to see which RAM or ROM it is.
the third or the second number being a 3 was a ROM, and then I think the third number is location. But there isn't. What is there? 2 ROMs on this? Is that it?
Unless it's on this
Oh,
guy.
we have another board over there too.
I think it's on this guy.
That's okay. There's a lot there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking that was sound ROMs. The sound's over there.
That's the soundboard over there, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have
I mean, you got a couple. I mean, these are all. They're not named, but they're all socketed, so they could be all reseating.
yeah.
We don't know what's on our display right now.
Yeah, let's go.
It
Let's
should
check that out
be
too.
kind of like a fuzzy TV when your channels go off.
Well, that's what it was before we had voltage. Yeah, it's still the same kind of thing.
Right.
The
Get that test button though.
the rug pattern. Oh, it just did something.
Did it?
Well, I mean, it didn't show anything on the screen. It just color. It went half green for a second. Get that out of the way.
Stargate.
So we are going to look this up in the manual, and then we'll come back with a plan of action.
But we have power. We got 5 volts and 12 volts out of both wires like we're supposed to, and negative 5 volts also.
Yeah, and we have
So
all 3 of our LEDs. Bam, bam, bam.
our power board is working like it should.
It's ugly, but it works.
Like
yeah, you have to.
Like you.
What happened? What the problem was after we had changed the transistor, just from pulling this connector off and on, these pins on the end here, from pulling it this way, had been bent kind of out this way, and that just broke the solder joint on the back side of the board. So it wasn't even really a difficult repair. It's just kind of finding it. But we'll be right back and we'll figure it out. So pulled the main board here, and this is the chip location where it was saying that we were having a problem. So what I did was just kind of check it. I reseated all of these actually, but I went and checked continuity just through the socket onto the back side, just to make sure that each leg was making continuity through there. And of course, I found one. This very back pin here was not making connection, and it was actually it wasn't bent up, but it was just kind of curled to fit into that socket better, and it didn't go all the way down. I stuck a little capacitor leg into the socket and then measured on the back, and so I knew I was good through there. I just got to get that leg down, but we got that, so hopefully that should take care of our 131 error, and it's possible that we'll see the game come on.
That'd be awesome. We lucked out because 131 can mean a variety of issues, but Matt looks like he might have pinned.
We didn't luck out. We just fixed the damn thing. All right, let's go finish it. Okay, so we got the board back in. Mike's gonna let go of it right as we start filming. And we're still getting the same error, but we know that was definitely gonna be a problem. And that was that first RAM there. We don't know that chip is any good.
That's true.
I don't have my IC tester here, but we can. What I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and go down the line. And actually, no, 131 is still gonna be that first chip, I think. Position 1. So what we can do is maybe swap it out with another one of these, just to see if we can get it past 1, or we can check our stash and see if maybe we have another chip. But I think that's where we're at the moment. We do have a slightly different action on here, so that's a little different. And we're making forward progress. We're just not there yet. I was hoping that was going to get it, but let us see what we're going to do about this RAM chip, and then I think that's going to get it though.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've gone through here, and what I did, it's, you know, we come up with this 131 error, and I'm still getting it. I removed all the ROMs except for 12, which brings up the test menu, just to kind of try to rule. If it came on, then I would know, you know, there was a problem there, and it wasn't here. But of course, there's no problem there. We're still getting 131. I think 131, yeah. So I also, 131 is this position here for this RAM. And we've also come up with 133 and 138 as being potentially bad RAM. 131 could be a power issue too, like we're not getting power to here. So I just switched 1 and 2, which we've never got an error on, and just to see if, you know, 131 would change to 132. And it didn't, it stayed there. I'm not saying we don't have any other problems in here, I'm sure we do, but we definitely are not getting our power here. So I think these two and these two, I don't remember the numbers offhand. Let's see, I think that's those. 74153, there's 4 of those. There's 2 of them there. I don't remember where the other 2 are offhand. Those can be a problem, and there's, I think these, of course we're upside down. 74LS. I think it's these. I'll write it on the screen or something, the correct number. I think that's those. There's 4 of those too. There's 3 of them. Let's see the 4th one right off hand here. It stuck out like a sore thumb earlier. But those are ones that I need to address. Basically, you know, there's a chip that's going to be having a problem, and I don't have the voltage, or not the voltage. What is that on there? Sorry, I'm just checking that little jumper wire. I don't have the, I can't think of it, I'm drawing a blank. God damn it. The little thing to test the legs on the chips for a high, low, and see if it's pulsing, all that. I can't think of the damn name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then it's probably over your head anyway. Board repair is not the easiest for newcomers, but what we're gonna do for now is just put it back together so that we don't lose anything. I don't have the desoldering gun here, and I don't like to do chips without it, with just my regular iron, and I don't want to tear anything up. But we do have, I don't think it really necessarily means anything, we do have a different pattern on the screen, which is a little more typical with what other people were saying they get. Is kind of this, you can see the stripes in the background. I said you could see colors in there. But I was hoping this would be the test menu, or maybe it would pop up, but I don't even know that it will, the way we have it hooked up. But I was hoping to rule something out. It's just basically is the last thing I can do. So, but we can clean it up a little bit. It's kind of gross. And I still got a couple hours to kill, so I'm going to look around for something else to tinker on before I end the video. So these 2 right here are going to be ground and 5 volt. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it, too.
Super hang on. Get what I want.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
What? Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.